You are the icing on my cake.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to make a salad using a mason jar. This is perfect for school or work or just to prepare your lunch ahead of time. So if you're interested in finding out how to make this, just keep watching. You're going to need some tomatoes, about a cup of chickpeas, celery, bell pepper, a portobello mushroom, an avocado, nuts or seeds, green onion, and lots of baby greens.
You are the apple of my eye, the sweet sunshine, the sky.
First, we're going to start off with the dressing. You'll need some extra virgin olive oil, some grainy Dijon mustard, some balsamic vinegar, a little bit of turmeric, and of course some sea salt and black pepper to taste. Now let's start mixing everything up. So first I'm going to add the extra virgin olive oil. I'm using about 2 to 3 tablespoons here. Next I'm going to add the grainy Dijon mustard, about half a teaspoon. You can really do it to taste. Next, the balsamic vinegar. You can also use apple cider vinegar, and half a teaspoon of turmeric. And then I'm just going to season with some sea salt and fresh ground pepper. Mix everything up with a little whisk or a fork just until all the ingredients are nicely incorporated together. So let's start prepping our vegetables and fruit. First off, I'm just going to rinse everything to make sure they're nice and clean before we chop them up. And I'm going to be starting with the bell peppers. I'm using 3 colors here just because I think it looks pretty in the jars. You can absolutely just use 1 or 2 colors. I don't really like green peppers as much. I don't find them as sweet, so I like to use the red, yellow, and orange bell peppers. So I'm just roughly chopping them up. This amount of vegetables that I'm going to be using in this video is enough to make 2 mason jar salads. So just keep that in mind. They're great just to kind of make the salads. That way they're ready to bring to work or school or wherever. Next, I'm going to take 2 stalks of celery. You only really need 1 stalk per mason jar, so I'm just going to cut off the ends and just quickly chop them up into bite-sized pieces. You can really chop them up in whatever sizes that you normally would eat your salads with. And I'm just going to quickly chop them up. And next we're going to use some green onion. You can definitely use any onion that you like. I just find green onion is a little bit better to have at work. I find it doesn't linger in your mouth the whole day. And I just love the taste that it gives in a salad. I also use it in a lot of dressings that I make. So I'm just going to kind of chop them up in small pieces. And like I said, this is going to be enough for 2 mason jar salads. Next, I'm cutting up my portobello mushroom. You can use whatever mushroom you like. I normally would also add cucumber to this recipe, but I was all out when making this, so instead I'm just going to be adding some avocado. So I'm just gonna cut it in half, take out the pits, and then I'm going to score my avocado kind of both ways, kind of making little squares so I can easily just kind of scoop it out with a spoon. It makes it really easy to kind of cut up your avocado. Just be careful though when you're cutting it because the knife is kind of going towards your hand. Next, we're going to cut up our tomatoes. I'm just going to roughly chop those up, and this is just an overview of all of our cut up veggies prepped and ready to go into our mason jar. And of course the greens and the seeds and the chickpeas you don't have to prepare, they're already done. I'm going to take this large mason jar. I'm not really sure what size this is. I can link it down below. And I'm just going to take my dressing and fill that up in the mason jar. The dressing goes first, that way it doesn't make your greens soggy. Next, you're going to put in your hard vegetables. So anything like your celery, your peppers, carrots, any radishes, harder vegetables go on the bottom because they're not going to get soggy from the dressing. And next you're going to add whatever beans or grains that you would like. You could also put cooked quinoa, millet, whatever you like in this recipe. I just happen to have some chickpeas on hand. Next you're going to add in your softer fruit and vegetables. So I'm adding in my mushroom and my avocado and my tomato here because they are a little bit more softer and could get soggy with the dressing. And last but not least, actually it's the second last, greens and the nuts and seeds go on top because they are most likely to get soggy from the dressing. So pretty much that's how you layer it, just from hardest to softest, and that way everything will stay nice and crisp for when you're ready to eat it. So this is what they look like. They're super fun, especially to take to work or school. I'm sure a lot of people are going to ask you, where you got your salads from or how did you make them, and they're just a lot of fun to eat out of. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And leave me a comment down below letting me know what you thought of this recipe or what kind of salads you like to make, whether it's in a jar or a bowl, whatever. I would love to hear from you. And yeah, thanks so much for watching and I will see you guys in my next video. Have a fabulous day. Bye!